Hello everybody, how you all doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today we're going to be checking out the Caverns by Keeley Electronics, specifically Caverns V2. I recently got this pedal because I wanted a dual reverb and delay pedal, and I came across this one at my local guitar center, decided to check it out, and I actually kind of liked it. So now I'm going to be showing it to you guys. Now before we start, I'm just going to let you guys know I am using the Tim Henson Neuro DSP amp on the clean channel, and it does sound like this. And one thing to note is that this is not a very transparent pedal. You turn on the reverb or anything else, even if the blend is all the way down, it will saturate your guitar or whatever you choose to use it on. Just giving a heads up for that. I do have one camera, so this video might be a little jank. That's fine, we make do with what we got. You can kind of hear what I'm talking about with the saturation. Even if I turn the blend all the way down, which the blend controls how much of that reverb is coming through, even with it off basically, versus if I have the pedal off. So it's not a very transparent pedal, which some people may like, some may not. Let me set that back to 12. Now we do have 3 different reverb modes. This half of the pedal is going to be the reverb controls, this half is going to be the delay. We'll get to the delay after I talk about the reverb. The warmth is basically how dark it is. All the way to the left is going to be very bright. All the way to the right is going to be dark. Decay controls how long the reverb's going to go for. If I turn that up a little bit. Let me even just max those 2 things out. Get a nice, really washed out ambient sound, which I personally love. I'm going to leave the blend up so we can keep hearing things, and then the rate controls different things depending on which reverb you're on. Like right now I am on spring. You can change with this little switch here. You got modulated, oh there it goes. You got modulated. You can hear it adds a bit of, I want to say tremolo to the back of the reverb. Yeah, spring is more of your stereotypical spring. Modulated adds that tremolo effect to it. You can control the rate of it with the rate knob, obviously. Or maybe you don't want really much rate at all. actually prefer it with the rate knob up a little bit. I like my sounds really washed out when it comes to reverb. And then last but not least, obviously, we have shimmer. So it seems like rate controls how loud the shimmer is when you're on the shimmer control. That's exactly what it does, actually. Now, let's activate the delay side, which I'll shut off the reverb temporarily so we can really get a hear for that delay. This is with everything set at noon. Very subtle, so let's turn up that blend a bit. Then we have time, which obviously controls the time. We got repeats, controls how many times it repeats. I believe I saw that when it goes to the far left, it's at 50 milliseconds, and far right's 350. I could be wrong. I'm going to throw up the numbers here in case I am wrong. Turn up the rate, which controls different things depending on which delay you have selected again. Right now, I have it set to light. Let's just turn that thing off. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what that does. I believe it controls just how dark or light the delay is. Oh, it actually modulates the delay a bit. Off is just regular delay. Then deep, it adds a bit of vibrato to the delays. Interesting. What about light? Let's see what light does. I think it also adds a little bit of vibrato to it, but a different kind. Deep is more intense, while light is more subtle. Huh. Who would have guessed? So it seems like this just adds a little bit of vibrato to it. I'm going to leave it off for now. And mix this in with the reverb. If I can press the button. There we go. So don't crank the repeats while you have the reverb on. Actually, I kind of want to try something here. Hold up. Can get some cool little textures out of this. Maybe you want to sample that, I don't know, but you know I gotta do it. And that is Caverns. Very nice dual reverb delay. I definitely see myself using this pedal a lot. I actually plan on plugging it into my Astrolab and maybe even running my modular synth through it. I wonder how that would sound.